up, people? Welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, I feel like I haven't filmed in forever. But today I'm coming to you crusty, no makeup or whatever. I haven't even moisturized my face because I might be going out this evening. I have noticed this bruise in the shower. I don't know what it is. Kind of paranoid. Yes, I might be going out tonight and I don't know if I'm going to put my weave back on. I don't know if I'm going to have my hair out. So I'm not really touching it, so I don't put too much product in it, which is why it's left alone. I've been at home pretty much all day. And with my skin, I want to put some masks on and steam it and blah, blah, blah. But I was too gassed to film this video, so I didn't wait till all that was done. And I know you guys know I clean up good, so I ain't got nothing to prove. Anyway, so today, after fighting the delivery postman for my package, telling him I'm traveling, I'm not going to be back in the UK for another 3 months, oh my god, I'm traveling tonight, I need my package. I have finally received, let's try that again. I finally received the Morphe Jaclyn Hill brushes, the Master Collections. These are all 24 brushes. Yes, hunty. So I decided to get these because I just wanted a new set of brushes. I just found that I just had brushes from all over the place. I love Jaclyn Hill's palettes. Morphe brushes generally are pretty good and they're quite affordable. So this was just perfect. I paid £150 for this, which, you know, if you just say £150, it's like £150 on brushes, oh my god. But there's 24 brushes in here, so that's like £6-ish per brush, which is pretty, you know, good. So, without further ado, let's get to the unboxing. Okay, so the packaging obviously comes with this little sleeve, and then it has Jaclyn Hill's name on it, blah 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 blah, and then at the back it lists what all the brushes are in, here, and yeah, these list the brushes that I need so you can kind of see what it's for and know that your set's complete pretty much. The casing is this glittery, nice soft glitter casing, so it doesn't like transfer. It's pretty light, and this is really useful for me because I find that when I move from place to place, I take like all of my makeup. So I struggle to do my makeup because my brushes, my makeup, everything is in one big bag, and it slows me down. So this is great because I can just have all my brushes in here and know that it's good to go. I've already obviously opened this and had a look, and I know I love it, which is why I'm filming this video now, because if I go out tonight, I'm going to use it, and I'm not going to be able to film because I'm actually in London, so I don't have all my lighting. So filming at night is impossible, and at that point I would have used the brushes and they would be dirty, and then this video would never happen, and that would just be the end. So I just said no. So yeah, anyway, this is how it opens. Yeah, so all the brushes fit in like this. Comfortably, it's not a squeeze at all. So let's go through the brushes. I know that some of them are synthetic and some of them are natural hairs, and I believe it's the white ones are the natural hairs and the brown ones are the synthetic brushes, I believe. Don't quote me because I'm not entirely sure, but they both feel so soft. Oh my god, they actually feel really, really good. So yeah, these are face brushes and eyeshadow brushes, and I'm just going to start going through the list. I'm picking them up one by one. So this is the JH01, and this is a powder brush. So an all-around face powder brush, nice and big and fluffy. This is the JH02 brush, and this is a bronzer brush, so right here. And it's also very nice, very, very, very nice and soft. I'm not going in order because obviously all the brushes are like mixed in the box now. This is the JH05, and this is called the Perfect Contour Brush. Also very soft. This is the JH03, and this is the Ride or Die Foundation Brush. Sorry if there's noises from outside, I'm obviously just filming on my window ledge. So yeah, the Ride or Die Foundation Brush. I generally don't put on foundation with a brush, so it'll be interesting to see how this works because I usually use a sponge. This is JH07 under eye powder brush. So that bake, which is actually very useful because I've always wanted a different powder for my face powder and my under eye bake. So I'm really happy with this. This is the JH08, and this is the Anything Creamy brush. So it's sort of flat but dense. Oh, what was that? Yeah, flat but dense, so it should blend all that cream contour and all that stuff. This is the JH10 brush, and this is a Snatch Your Edges brush. So for that chiseled cut look. And I've been looking for a brush like this for ages that's actually also very slim. So if you look, it's thin. Usually they're quite thick, so you spread too much of your contour. This, I actually love that it's so like fine, and it's also slightly angled, if you guys can see. This is the JH04. This is a blush brush. My blush brush is usually a little bit bigger than this, but I think this will be a nice little, you know, to keep the blush in the specific area it needs to be in. This is the JH32, and this is a transition blender brush, so that area. This is a JH41. It's just an all over lid brush, so just to, you know, press that pigment on your lid. This is a JH34. This is a Carve Your Crease. So again, another crease brush. Something about these brushes is there are a lot of like crease and blending brushes, which is great because if you do your makeup a lot, you use several blending brushes in a week, and maybe several in your one look because you're blending different brushes and you need a lot of clean blending brushes. So I do really appreciate how many you know, eyelid brush, crease and blending brushes there are in this collection. This is the JH33 brush. This is the Universal Blending brush. This is the JH37, the Buffer Blending brush. This is very cool. It's like a little teepee hut, as you can see, but quite dense, which is fantastic. This is the JH38. This is the Perfect Pencil brush. So this is for like just blending out those little lines and specific areas where you want a different color in your look. This is the JH31, and this is the Fluffy Blender brush. I have loads of brushes like this, so I'm more than happy to have more. Oh, this is another face brush, I believe. Yeah, this is the JH09, and this is the Glow Baby Glow. So for that perfect highlight, you know, right there, this brush. This is the JH35, and this is the Upper Crease brush. I know a lot of these brushes look similar, but if you're genuinely trying to create like a complex eye look that's super pigmented with all of this dimension, you do need loads of brushes, and you do need to know like what brushes for what, which is why I would recommend this kit, because it actually says on the sleeve, and you can like look for brushes to do what you're doing if you're still not very good with knowing what brush to blend in what area. This is the JH06. This is the My Everything brush. So I guess this is just pretty much whatever extra bits and bobs you want to add on your face, maybe a different highlighter or double bronzing or something. You can have this spare brush. It's sort of angled and it's quite fluffy. Next we have the JH36. This is the eye buffer brush, similar to that TP brush I showed you earlier. This is the JH30, the Beast Mode blender brush. So I think this would probably be the brush you use at the end of your eye look with what I call an eyeshadow eraser, which is an eyeshadow that's similar to your skin tone to sort of like get rid of all those harsh lines and edges. I needed a new one of these because the one I have is not pretty, it's not that good, and it sheds quite a bit. So this is the Beast Mode blender brush, and it is in the JH30. Almost done. This is JH40, and this is the Precise blender brush. This is very fine, so like this will literally get right in that crease or right in that corner to just literally give you that you know, whatever dimension it is you're trying to create. This is pretty. Yeah, I really like that. Okay, we've got 3 more brushes to go. The JH42, which is just a brow bone highlighter brush, which, you know, is pretty standard in all eye makeup kits. We've also got the JH39, which is an inner corner highlight. So for there, which, you know, for that area you do need a really small brush, otherwise you're just going to put a whole bunch of glitter in that area. So yeah, you do want to use a very small and precise brush to do your inner corners, and this is really good. And last but not least, probably the one brush in this whole thing that I am really glad I was able to get was an eyeliner smudge brush, and this is JH43, and she called it the eyeliner smudge brush. So I find that with my eye looks now, I like a bit of like dimension and just depth and texture at the bottom, so I like to smudge out some eyeliner and some eyeshadow at the bottom, and this brush is just flat, it's thin, it's perfect for doing exactly what I need. Okay guys, that is everything, and those are all the brushes that come in this collection. I would definitely 110% recommend this, especially if you need a whole new like brush overhaul. This is at a very decent price, and the brushes are surprisingly a really good standard. I haven't washed them or used them, so I don't know how they pick up product, and I don't know, sorry, mind the sneezing. I don't know how they pick up products, and I don't know if they shed after washing, but the few reviews that I've watched of people who have used them give them pretty positive reviews, and that's why I went ahead and used my coin and purchased this set. From what I know, Jaclyn Hill came out and said that she is eventually going to be, oh no, you don't have to get the whole set. They have an eye set and a face set. But from when I did the math and I kind of counted how many brushes were in each set, you still get more brushes this way. I think there are a few brushes that are only in this collection. I don't know which exactly they are, but you get 24 if you get it this way, and I think if you put those two together, I think you get about 15. So yeah, you lose out on about 6 or 7 brushes, which, you know, why do that? You might as well just buy it. But I do know that Jaclyn Hill has come out and said that she is going to be selling these brushes individually. I think they are being sold individually already. So obviously I went through all the brushes. If there's any brush that you particularly specifically need, you can buy that brush on its own if you don't need the whole set. But it is obviously going to be cheaper for you to get the whole set. So like I said, I paid £150 for this, and I think £5 for 1 to 2 day shipping. So that came to £155, which, I mean, for what I got, that's good. That's pretty good. So yeah, thanks you guys for watching my videos. I know I've been away. So yeah, anyway, so follow me on my socials, stay in touch, keep in the loop so you know what I'm doing, and if you do have any questions about these brushes, just let me know, because I will be using it tonight, because I am a can't keep beep in the box ass beep. So yeah, thanks so much for watching my video, and I will see you guys in my next one, which is probably gonna be my vlog. Bye.